Okay, for my persuasive speech, I'm going to use my two boys as my in-house audience, and they're going to introduce themselves. Jamari and my other son, Jamarion. Okay, the reason why I'm having to use my two sons is because my wife, she works crazy hours, and she's out of town on business, so I really don't have another adult. I thought about being able to do it at work, but we're currently in the field right now, so that's going to be kind of a hassle to try to get a recording from them. So I just went with going with what I have going on, and I hope that doesn't affect me too much. And say, let's get started. So, hey, do you like tattoos? Yeah, I know you want tattoos. Look at these tattoos I got, right? Nice, right? But I'm just one of many other service members who have tattoos. I'll give you a few reasons why I love showing my ink and showing my artistic form while still serving my country. I can give you a few main reasons why it's a good thing, while still taking into consideration other things that could be harmful while being inked up. For one, I'm telling you a story. Without even saying a word or expressing anything, by looking at my artistic form, I could tell you a story that would go run deeper than any words can ever express. It also allows me to express myself in a different form, more of an artistic form, by showing you different colors, different things, or different symbols that represent a bigger meaning. I mean, the main reason for me, I wear them to pay respect or show respect to a fallen comrade of mine that I lost while being deployed and in the midst of war. So it's a big reminder for me and a big reminder for the rest of the guys that I serve with to this day. In the article of Army Times, it was said that expressing a dedication words perhaps cannot. You know, these body reminders tell the stories of lost service and patriotism, which is real big for me. I'm very patriotic, and um, I'm real big on that. My second reason, and let's talk about the advantages and benefits that you can have or receive from having tattoos. For me, this is a form of therapy. It relaxes and soothes me. I know it may be painful to some, but for me, I guess you could say I'm a pain freak. Um, Getting tattoos relaxes me, it soothes me, it eases me, and I feel good every time I get a new one. So I'm a big guy on getting new tattoos. In the article of the World Journal of Psychiatry, it was concluded that getting tattoos may help with depression while relieving stress. And I totally believe that it's very beneficial um, in a stressful situation. Normally, when I get them, it's because I'm stressed out about something or I may feel down and want to get something to remind me of why I shouldn't feel down. It also could be used as a retention tool for new recruits, and that's a real big deal. Um, our services are constantly growing, things are constantly evolving, things are constantly changing, and we're looking for the new millennials, as they call, to carry the torch and keep things going. It was written in the article of the Air Force Times that almost half of contacts, applicants, and recruits had tattoos. So this in turn is opening the population for eligible recruits to come in. So that's a real big deal. I know it was a real big deal breaker for a lot of new guys trying to come into the service, dealing with the fact that having tattoos in certain areas or certain type of tattoos will automatically disqualify you in a sense to where you couldn't even get in. But now, since all branches of service have became real easy going on the tattoos, it's a great thing to have. Um, I mean, now that I have give you a few reasons of the benefits of having them, I still want you to be conscious of some of the downsides of having certain tattoos, whether it be a lot of face tattoos, a lot of derogatory tattoos, dealing with sexist, feminist, racist, whatever type of deal that those tattoos you want to stay away from. And the reason for that, because your representation in our uniform or in a uniform speaks for itself. Um, it when you go out and people see you in white uniform, they look at you a different way. They feel different about the way you are. So you want to not discredit the uniform because of some art that you might have got that just is not, what it should be. Um, Another thing is just having all the branches aligned on the same sheet of music when it comes to the rules. I know in AR 67-1, which is the wearing appearance of the army uniform, speaks about that and talks about how you may stay within certain rules and regulations of when you're wearing tattoos to make sure that you don't discredit the uniform or you don't discredit from what you stand for because um, that's a real big deal. So you never want to do that. You never want to make it about yourself and take away from what we represent. Um, just showing off my ink or having tattoos is just a small part of my life story. It speaks a lot in different aspects, different tones, different ways, but it's all results all comes back to the freedom of expression that we get to have as Americans and while serving our country. So it first let me know that I made the right decision of the profession I chose, and I will never um, discredit that or have any regrets about that. I mean, tattoos and service goes hand in hand. Like it's just been going on since the beginning of time. It hasn't changed, and just like peanut butter and jelly goes together, tattoos and the military goes together. It's just something that is unexplainable. It's an unwritten rule. Uh, it's faddish. It's whatever you want to call it, but that's what it is. So my question to you is: so why would you want to wear art while telling a story? Why would you want to express yourself in a different way besides just speaking or talking? Just expressing your art through tattoos and showing people a different side of you is just speak wonders of how we are as American people. So, in closing, I just want to say, hey, if you're interested in get those tattoos, go get them. It's okay. It's fine. Uncle Sam is with it now, so go ahead, express yourself, and guess what? You get to do all of this while you serve your country. So it's a big deal. It's great. It's good to feel good about being in service and being able to wear tattoos. So for all you people out there, like I say, go get them. Um, I hope you're enjoying my show. And for my boys, they're over there looking at me. Do I have any questions? They're looking at me like, oh, no, not really. But hey, thanks for watching and see you soon.